Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, today we're just gonna take a break from those Mega Man weakness chains for today, and we're gonna look at my top 20 Mega Man games. These don't include the X games or anything else. They just include anything that's been released on any console, not counting the PC. Let's get over there. So like I said, this includes the 11 mainline Mega Man games, Powered Up, Mega Man and Bass, the Game Boy titles, and 2 special games. So this is all in my opinion. So, if you disagree with my decisions, that's your call. That's not my problem. And that these games are in order from worst to best. Other than all of that, let's get started. A quick shout out to Nico Evaluates there. And you will be seeing his links frequently, and I will post them in the description too. Other than all of that, let's get started. Alright, in 20th place, we have Mega Man and Bass, Challenger of the Future, for the Bandai Water Swan. To be honest, this game is very shitty, and it's so hard. First off, it recycles the music from the original Mega Man and Bass. Secondly, it has artificial difficulty, which in some cases can cause many unfair deaths. Finally, it is completely stupid. Look, it has like a story in which these robot masters called Dimensions have come from the future, their leader being Shadow Rockman, which is basically Quint, who have come to take over the world. There's no Dr. Wily at all in this, and in this game, Mega Man is your best bet as he is the overpowered one. If you want to see a full evaluation of this game, check out Nico Evaluates playlist here, which will be in the description, so I'm not going to say anything. Now it is time for this hunk of junk. The only reason why I put this above RNF2 is because of the Crayola Missile and Quint memes. Also, it is way easier. This game was released a few months after the first Game Boy title. The music is just awful and screeching loud. It is literally molesting my ears. Mega Man Slide looks weird. Also, I hear this game was developed in Norway or something. There's also a glitch where you can fill up 2 weapons at the same time with 1 energy. Finally, there's a part in Airman stage where a random air tiki is placed in the air by the boss gate. Here's a link to Nico's evaluation with Velen, again in the description. Alright, well. If it isn't the Black Sheep, the classic series. Seriously, what were they smoking when they came up with the stage design? This game was specifically designed for bass, but it is still very difficult. The controls are janky, and I didn't believe that it was that bad, but I actually had to play it to believe it. The only stage I could even beat was the intro stage. I couldn't even make it past Cold Man, especially the mini-boss. Seriously, the mini-bosses in Cold Man and Ground Man take a shitload of shots until they die, which is more than enough. You could call me a shitty player, but just wait until you try it yourself. The first king stage by the boss, there's a monkey slapping its ass at your face. Like, how about you just flip me off and be done with it? All complaints aside, the graphics and boss design are really good, but that isn't gonna save it from getting a low score. What a sad disgrace to the series. Alright, look, I don't really like Mega Man 2 that much. Like, sure, it saved the series ass, but come on, there are many flaws in this game. Like Time Stopper, Boom Beam Trap, Yeet Man Stage, Boom Beam Trap again, Bubble Lead. If you're new, you can add Quick Man Stage to the list. It's just one of those games that you just hate but love it for the nostalgia. There's nothing much else to say here except for a much better explanation from Nico Evaluates. Alright, Mega Man 8. Here it is. the real black sheep of the classic series. Now, to be fair, I actually like the game only for its fun factor and graphics. Everything else just goes down the shitter. First off, every single weapon does the same amount of damage, making the flash bomb your best bit. Also, the voice acting is terrible, yet memeable. Also, every stage repeats the same enemies over and over again. It's just a bad game, especially Clownman stage. When I first saw the playthrough of this game, Clownman was the first stage. And in that stage, the sound effects and music just reminds me of those humongous entertainment games. Alright, Mega Man on the Game Gear. Now, this is an interesting one. This game was created by US Gold, which is basically British LJN. This could explain why this game is bad. Personally, this game is like coffee. It tastes bad but good at the same time. It had really good reviews. But the screen is so small that you can see what's at the bottom, unless you've played Mega Man before. This game has 6 Robot Masters, 2 from Mega Man 4 and 4 from Mega Man 5. You get the first 4. You first get 4 Robot Masters right off the bat. Then you get the Cossack stages, which includes 2 more Robot Masters, Wave Man and Toad Man. The final stage is just Quick Man stage, but the lasers only hurt you. No refights, no Cossack. It's just a Wily capsule. Also, in Wave Man stage, the theme is actually Gravity Man. Another thing is that instead of just using the original names for the weapons, they only use a part of the name and add the word weapon to it. For example, in Mega Man 5, Starman's weapon is called Star Crash. In this game, it is called the Crash Weapon. That is completely retarded. Speaking of Starman, his portrait color is green in this game. What the hell? I said too much. And here's a link to Nico's videos. Alright, Mega Man 1. First off, why the fuck does Mega Man look like an inbred child in this box art? You know what, never mind. He just looks like somebody playing laser tag in a Las Vegas-esque room. This game is full of nostalgia, and it was Capcom's first try. It kind of failed and didn't sell well. Luckily, Mega Man 2 saved their asses. But when I play this game, it makes me feel like I am actually playing a Mega Man game. Sadly, it wasn't good enough to make the good games section, but it was good enough to start the mediocre section. Alright, here we see a beefy Mega Man shooting things in the wild. Mega Man 7 is basically a game we can enjoy, but it doesn't feel like a Mega Man game. That does not mean it is a bad game, but it is really underrated, and it would be rare to find someone who has Mega Man 7 as their favorite. At least they have great bosses and introduced bass to us. Mega Man Powered Up. Along with Maverick Hunter X, Mega Man Powered Up is a remake of the first game for the PlayStation Portable. This mediocre game gives us our very first glance of 2.5D designs in the classic series. It includes the original 6 Robot Masters, as well as 2 new ones, Time Man and Oil Man. Oil Man's design sparked a lot of controversy because of his unintentional resemblance to Blackface. This game also lets you choose to play as Proto Man, Roll, and any of the 8 Robot Masters. This game also has a level creator, which is pretty neat. Also, the Robot Masters have personalities and new weaknesses, such as how Electman is weak to Oil Slider instead of Rolling Cutter. But I don't like how Mega Man's original name is Mega instead of the usual Rock. Alright. Okay, this is one of the best Game Boy games I've ever seen. This is the first Mega Man game on the Game Boy, and they really succeeded. There's not much to say about this one, except it is awesome. But here's one huge missed opportunity here. And that is, they didn't add the stages to the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters and just put them in battles. Now, Mega Man 2 on the Game Boy did add this, but remember, that game is complete horseshit, and they didn't even add a new stage select for them. I am actually creating fan levels of what Capcom should have added in this game through Mega Man Maker. For more info on this, check out Nico's playlist. And I mean info on this game, not the Mega Man Maker ones. Alright, Mega Man 3. Now, this game is the definition of the phrase, an oldie but a goodie. It is very nostalgic and I love it very much, but there are thousands of problems in here. First off, top spin is so delicate. One wrong move, you use the whole thing. Second, spark shot. You can't switch your weapons after you stun an enemy with it. So annoying. But thankfully, I don't use it very much. Next, the dock robots. Very difficult, and if you lose to the first one, you'll respawn at the beginning of the stage. These robots include the bosses from Mega Man 2. Then there are the stages. They're so short and mediocre. I got those things memorized. That's probably the reason why there's extra stages and Proto Man battles. It's because they want the game to be longer. Finally, the Wily stages are short. Hell, the second stage can be completed in the flash. Just a few platforms and one-hands and as well as a rush jet section, and boom, you're at the boss. Okay, Mega Man 11. To cap off this section of the list, we have Mega Man 11. It is pretty mediocre. Whenever I play this game, it just feels like it is just something about the boss battles that make me feel like I'm playing an X game. Probably the double gear system, which is the main mechanic of the game. I do like this game, but it just doesn't feel like Mega Man to me. Just more like Mega Man, the Mega Man X series from X5 to X8. But I guess they just wanted to create a new style to Mega Man. Like how Nintendo did with Paper Mario. I know. Mega Man 9 is the greatest Mega Man game of all time. Hell, the greatest game in the entire history of video games. How the fuck did you rank it this low, you disgusting pig? Well, first of all, you just insulted my entire race by calling me a pig. Second of all, we are beginning to enter the good games section on this list. I have to admit, this game has the best weapons, the best shield, the best bosses, the best stages, and the best music. But the stages in this game are enough to accidentally fling your Wii remote against the TV. This game has a complete overuse of spikes, and it completely resembles Mega Man 2 since it was released on the 20th anniversary of that game. And it shows. They have the similar save screen theme, boss select theme, and Wily Castle theme. But that isn't going to save them from getting a higher rating on this list. I know that this was the first actual classic Mega Man game since 1996, but it's my list. But Nico might have a even better rating on this link here. Hint, hint. Alright, Mega Man 10, now we're talking. To be honest, this game is more polished than Mega Man 9. Sure, it's a lot harder, but at least it's fun. Not saying that Mega Man 9 is not fun, but Mega Man 10 is more fun. In this game, you can now play as Proto Man and Bass. Also, this game has some really cool bosses. My favorites being Solar Man, Nitro Man, and Strike Man. But it just doesn't get any better. But there's one stage that should just burn in hell. That, of course, is Pump Man. When I first saw Pump Man, I thought this stage would be at some fire station and there are fire hydrants attacking you. But no, it's just a sewer with shit and piss falling on your face and those damn bubbles that carry you to the spikes. Seriously, it would be funny to do this stage last and see the cutscene where Mega Man catches the Robo-Enza, which is shown if you beat any stage. It will make sense after swimming in shit water. Get sick. Alright, Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy. Now, to be honest, this game is pretty good. Much better improvement from its predecessor. Ugh. It also brought the more underrated Robot Masters from both Mega Man 3 and 4, which I really love. It also has amazing stages and an amazing Wily Marine Fortress. So with all that said, this is a good game and I encourage you to try it. To see more on this game, please check out Nico Evaluate's playlist below. Mega Man 4. There's only one word to describe this awesome game. Revolutionary. This game has changed the course of Mega Man forever. It introduced Eddie, the helper who gives you power-ups on your journey. Introduced the two castle system, which is self-explanatory. Finally, and introduced Dr. Cossack into the main series. This game has many great bosses, stages, and has 2 additional adapters to guide you along the way. The balloon and wire adapter. It was so fucking amazing. It's so fucking amazing. So here is Nico's own evaluation on this game. Okay, Mega Man 4 Game Boy. First of all, incredible box art. Second of all, we get the best of both worlds. This game is the most incredible thing I have ever seen. It has the best stages, and it just blows my mind just playing it. It even looks beautiful. Damn. And there's also, of course, Ballad. Ballad is my favorite Mega Man killer. He just has a simple but deadly battle and an incredible weapon. This is amazing, but does not add up to the last 3 entries on our list. But please, click on this link to check out Nico's analysis on it. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna put them in the description anyway, so what the hell. Alright, number 3. And the bronze medal goes to Mega Man 5. Now I really know what you're thinking. What in the Kentucky Fried Fuck is wrong with you? There could have been Mega Man 9 up there. Like I said, it is my fucking list, and whatever I say goes. This is my favorite Mega Man game in the classic series. It introduced 2 things that could change Mega Man forever. Those are the Mystery Tank and Beat the Bird. It has such an amazing story, amazing stages, amazing music, and even amazing bosses. My favorites being Gravity Man and Gyro Man. Remember in the last entry when I said that Mega Man 4 on the Game Boy is the best of both worlds? Well, imagine I take the Mega Man 5 half of both worlds and double it up. It will create something I would really play before I go to bed. That didn't sound right. I know some people would say that the charge is overpowered and kills everything. Well, I don't really use the weapons that much, so I don't mind. And at least it doesn't kill the bosses in one hit. This game is a great start for those who are new, and I promise you won't regret it. Also, the Darkman series is fucking amazing. But unfortunately, Nico evaluates as one of those people who just hate Mega Man 5. Well, here's a link to his evaluation anyway. And the silver medal goes to Mega Man 6. I know that Mega Man 5 is my favorite, but this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. The story is the best in the series. The bosses are fucking awesome, and the music, it's the best. This is the Popeye's chicken sandwich in the series. In this game, you have 2 rush adapters. The jet adapter, which is basically a jetpack that can get you across or on unreachable places, while the power adapter gives you more strength that can make you be able to break certain blocks. They also introduced the energy balancer, which can save you all the hassle of changing to the weapon that you need to refill the most. Now, despite being the best NES game in my opinion, it has only 2 flaws. One is that you can't jump out of a slide, and 2, you have to constantly switch between the adapters every 5 fucking seconds, which is annoying. This game gave me the inspiration to create my idea for Mega Man 13, since Mega Man 12 is already being made. Now, before we get to the final honorable mention, here's a link to Nico evaluates his analysis of this game. The honorable mention may be something you never heard of before. The dishonorable mention, Rockman 8 on the Game Boy. Now, the reason why I included this on this list is because this show is so shitty it can even make the top 20. In fact, I would rank it just below the DOS games. It is so bad I cannot even explain it. All I can say is that it was a Game Boy Color game, and yet the game is in black and white, released only in China or something. The reason I only found this was because of Nico Evaluates, and you just have to see it to believe it. Like, seriously, this thing right here, this little image, that's not fake. This was an actual game released on the Game Boy Color. And it's black and white. And now, the first place medal out of the process of elimination goes to Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy. This is my favorite Mega Man Game Boy title, and therefore the second best Game Boy title, behind Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. This game has a unique spin on the series, bringing in robot masters from space called Star Droids, named after the planets, introducing Tango the Cat, and the Mega Arm. I couldn't have asked for a better game, from the Star Droids to the stages, the weapons, and to the music. My god. This is seriously the best Mega Man game, and now I shall present to you the final Nico Evaluates playlist below. Wrap up. So there you have it. The top 20 Mega Man games. I hope you enjoyed this list, and be sure to sub to Nico Evaluates, and to my channel. You don't have to though, and that's okay. With that, I'm out.